Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in high.
And the
And
bass
let's
keeps
get it
running, running, and running,
started.
running, and running, running, and good morning, people out there of the world. Hello, Paige.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, not much. Just listen to Black Eyed Peas like I do every
Nice.
morning.
Yeah, every morning. I remember you told me about that. I thought that was really weird. Um, Seahawks hat. Did the
Yeah.
Seahawks have a fight song?
Uh, Fight on for the Seahawks will win victory. I think
That,
that's
that's
that's the
legit.
one. Hmm.
You want to ask me if the Bears have
Oh,
a fight
oh,
song?
because the Bears have a fight song, don't they?
Didn't you hear it all Friday night long?
No,
What?
I
Why
was
not?
listening to Texas pie on Friday.
Bear down. Breakfast Ball, episode 3. Hey, we have a jam-packed episode. Did you know that we had a jam-packed episode today?
I was actually aware of that. Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought it was a surprise. We're talking Lane Kiffin, the biggest news in sports. We're talking shirts off. We're talking pecs out for the boys, pecs out for the boys. And then we're talking Heisman Trophy and a little bit more. You might ask yourself, what is pecs out for the boys? Slow your roll. Don't get ahead of yourself. We're going to get there, okay?
Okay. Probably best to never ask
Mm.
about pecs out for the boys.
Yeah. Well,
But
you're going to learn. You're going to learn pecs out for the boys. You're going to learn about POFB. POFB pecs out for. POFTB pecs out for the boys. Ugh. Woo, but let's get into it. Let's talk about the biggest news in the sports world right now. Sure, the Bears are legit. Everybody wants to talk about that. We'll get to that. But the biggest news there is right up your alley. You've been on Lane Kiffin watch for quite some time now, and I think you kind of had a feeling this was going to happen, but you didn't want to admit it. Lane Kiffin is going to LSU. Thoughts, moods, opinions. Is he a garden tool? Some people think he is. Paige, you've been on record saying that he was going to go to UCLA, but
that would have been sick, honestly. Yeah, everyone kind of knew he was gonna go, which just sucks for Ole Miss and their whole season. Um, he he could be the gardening tool of college coaches.
mm,
If you if you looked at all the places he's been around. But yeah,
that was good.
I'm
That was pretty good.
I'm sad about this because I really like him, but I really like Ole Miss, and I thought they were a great fit. And I just don't understand. Ole Miss was probably going to pay him whatever LSU was going to pay him, and he left a playoff team for a potential playoff team. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Um, and does it have something to do with wanting to coach his daughter's boyfriend?
Mm,
I
I
don't
have some
know.
thoughts on that.
Yeah, what do you think?
If I was Lane Kiffin, first move, daughter's boyfriend, whatever his name is, benched. I'm benching him. Um,
Why? Why?
Simply establishing dominance. You establish dominance by benching your daughter's boyfriend. You This could be the play the whole time. He could be like, "Listen, no matter what, Ole Miss, we're a playoff team. Yeah, that's cool. They'll probably pay me the same amount of money. But how dominant of a dad move can you make by leaving a playoff team, going to a different team that your daughter's boyfriend plays for, and then benching him? Could be the ultimate show of dominance by the dad, Lane Kiffin. Let's get the coach out of here. The dad, Lane Kiffin. Benched.
I, I would argue him leaving to to just to coach his daughter's boyfriend. I love how we don't know his name. He's like an
Mm,
actual player. We have no idea who he is.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I would argue it's a little bit desperate, you know? Like it's not necessary. You yeah, I he makes me mad because he makes me mad because he's so likable but like dislikable at the same time. He really is like the most toxic like
Mm,
ex-boyfriend you've ever had
yeah,
because you still love him,
yeah,
but he's the worst and he's always gonna leave.
yeah, yeah.
I mean how many years at LSU does he have? I heard someone say that he was waiting for Alabama to lose to Auburn and then potentially take the Alabama job. So, I mean, if that ever opens up, he's out of LSU for sure.
Yeah, you think it's
Uh,
more or less than 5.5 years?
ooh,
He
I'll
did what?
less.
Yeah, he did 6 at Ole Miss.
Hmm.
So,
He did like one everywhere else,
mm,
besides USC, right?
I don't know. Did some time in the
Yeah.
NFL. That didn't work out. Um,
Yeah.
but what's Lane Kiffin's daughter name? Daughter Laney, right?
Landry.
Landry. Laney would have been too weird, right? Lane and Laney.
Well, yeah, who's the famous guy who did that with all his kids?
George Foreman, the boxer. It's like George, Georgine, Georgia. um, yeah, but he was the
Yeah.
heavyweight champ. No one's questioning him. Does Landry have to transfer to LSU?
She is in actual danger if she stays at Ole Miss.
See,
There's, yeah,
dad's at LSU, boyfriend's at LSU. Everyone at Ole Miss hates her. Not hates her, hates her dad. But you know how they get. They'll be mean to her. Got to go to LSU now, which is kind of just fine going to LSU. Transferring from Ole Miss to LSU, I think you're getting a full SEC college experience.
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a lot different. Like
I don't.
the
I've never
two.
been to either one. You're the one who went to all the tailgates.
I mean, Ole Miss is like classic, very kind people. I feel like LSU is a bit rowdy, a bit mean.
Mm.
Uh, I don't know. But I mean, I'm gonna guess all of her classes are already online. She probably wants to be with her boyfriend. She's like, Dad, let's take the private jet. Let's go. Let's get out of this place.
Maybe it was
Uh,
Landry's decision the whole time. Maybe we're looking at the wrong angle. Maybe he's actually a good dad. And she's like, Dad, I want to be with that guy who we still don't know his name. I think he's number 40. Could be wrong. I think he plays linebacker. I want to be with this guy. Can you coach him? And can we go to LSU? And maybe he's just like, you know what? Dad of the year. Dad of the year.
I did also see that he has a son who's in high school, quarterback. I don't think he's very good.
Mm.
But he posted on Twitter that he was like or that he went to like an LSU camp. He wants to be recruited by LSU. I'm sure that was part of the deal. Yeah, you can recruit your son. He can be our fifth string here, whatever, whatever, whatever. So I do think it's most likely this was a dad move. Um, and
Yeah.
like maybe their family wanted out of Mississippi. There really is nothing there but Ole Miss. So
Are you saying this is bigger than football?
it means more, you know?
Lane Kiffin, dad of the year. Not the way I was looking at it, but we can probably conclude Lane Kiffin, dad of the year. Congratulations, Lane. Speaking of coaches, though, we got Lane
Mhm.
Kiffin doing all the wrong things to a lot of people. Then we have a man that I adore who's doing all the right things, and that's head coach of the Chicago Bears, Ben Johnson. First of all, coach is jacked. That gets me
Yeah.
fired up.
Yeah, he's leading the weight room right
He's
now.
leading in the weight
That's
room.
crazy.
Pecs out for the boys. Now, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter. Listen, pecs out for the boys. Pecs out for the boys. Pecs out for the boys. Ben Johnson is a man of the people. Now, I wanted to bring this up to you. You don't have to say it. Don't sing that song with me. You don't have to.
I'm not.
um, but lot of hate on Twitter saying this is so cringe. Is this better than what JJ McCarthy did when he was saying that he's 9 and he was doing this whole locker room antics? They're saying this is corny, this is cringe. Not the same, people. Not the same. First of all, Ben Johnson, best guy ever. JJ McCarthy, not the best guy ever. Ben Johnson, jacked for a 37-year-old. JJ McCarthy is not jacked for a 37-year-old. Are you following?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You, I
Go
would
ahead.
say, to quote George Kittle, God forbid a white boy has a little bit of motion.
God forbid a white boy has a little bit of motion, Paige. I couldn't have said that any better. I couldn't have said that any better. I agree with that. That might be the smartest thing you've ever said. So yes, 100%. But he just didn't do this to get the fellas pumped. He did this to get the city of Chicago pumped and fed.
What
So,
do you mean?
Pecs Out for the Boys was a, 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 a ploy to get the people of Chicago free hot dogs on Tuesday. So, there's this place.
Wow.
What a guy, right?
Yeah, wow.
Would you fly into Chicago this afternoon to go get free hot dogs because of Ben Johnson?
I mean, I think that's a deal that you can't refuse. The value there
The value is
is
there.
massive. Yeah.
Yes, the value is there. But basically, there's a hot dog stand on the north side called the Wiener Circle. I've been there. I've been there late night. Late night things get crazy. You can Google it. The people, the workers there, they make fun of you. They're mean to you. They look down on you. You give them money for food. I don't think they might have spit on you before. Not me, but it's a crazy little place, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, so they're fun. They have fun. Some people might think
They
it's fun.
do.
Yeah. They sometimes
Chicago, dude.
they yeah they sometimes they I don't know, they get nude. It's just a weird place. Um,
At the Wiener Circle, I wouldn't assume that.
yeah. Anyways, but they tweeted this out a long time ago. If Ben Johnson takes his shirt off during any Bears victory this year, everybody gets free hot dogs. So what did he do? A few weeks later, Pecs Out for the Boys. He pops his top. Whole crowd goes nuts. Everybody watching at home goes nuts. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I watched Ben Johnson without his shirt on. I maybe watched a total of like 87 minutes of Ben Johnson, no shirt, screaming in the locker room. Obviously, what was that face about?
Um, are you going to Chicago for this? I feel like that makes way more sense.
Cause when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it.
I feel like if you don't get a free hot dog from the Wiener Circle on Tuesday, you're not really a Chicago Bears fan, are you?
I can agree with that. The line's gonna be crazy. The line's gonna be nuts.
But you're gonna be surrounded by your peers. How fun. A bunch of Bears fans. Who wouldn't love that?
Why did I sense sarcasm in your voice?
No.
Hmm.
So you're not going.
I will not be going. But that's neither here nor there. I'm a real Bears fan.
Breaking news. EJ's not a Bears fan.
No,
This is
stop
insane.
that. Stop that. But then obviously Winter Circle said, is this real life or is this just fantasy? Free hot dogs again Tuesday. Mother effers. So yeah, so he didn't do it. He didn't do it because he's some cringe guy. He did it because he's a man of the people. He did it for the people of Chicago. Everybody in Chicago is having free hot dogs on Tuesday. Sunday afternoon, we play the Packers. If we win, listen, talk about free hot dogs. That's we got to get free something else if we win against the Packers. Maybe if we win, he'll do never mind.
Go
I was
on.
No, I said maybe if we win on Sunday, he'll take his pants off in the locker room and everybody can film it. But let's just forget that I said that. Just forget that I even thought about that.
You didn't have to add the last part. Like, anyway,
Whatever. I'm
yeah.
excited. Pecs are out for the boys. Bears are the number one team in the NFC. By the way, not like your little Seahawks. I actually like the Seahawks. I don't want to talk any trash to them.
What the hell? The
Sorry.
Seahawks are so chill. They don't do anything.
The Seahawks are
They're
so
just
chill.
like they just are there and they're
Yeah.
cool and they're pretty good.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. They really don't bother anybody.
Yeah, we're just kind of up here in our corner, you know?
Yeah, just doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on from NFL, we're talking college football. Paige's number one sport in the entire world, college football. So with you being a
Should be
college
everybody's.
football expert,
Mm-hmm.
I want you. Now, I don't want this to be who is going to win the Heisman. I want this to be who does Paige think will win the Heisman. So don't speak until you hear who Paige thinks is going to win the Heisman. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I feel like no one's gonna agree with me. That's normal. Okay.
All
Yeah, I'm ready.
right. I hope this doesn't start out and then it just ends. But
Well, who's
anyways,
first?
let's get into it. Arch Manning. Okay,
Ah,
no words. No words. That wasn't a word.
next year, next year, next year.
Okay. Diego Pavia. Ugh, gross. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Mm.
Jeremiah Smith. No words. Ty Simpson.
This is where I have words.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Let's hear him.
I think Ty Simpson should win the Heisman. I don't think Big Ten quarterbacks are better than SEC quarterbacks. So, yeah, I think that Indiana's quarterback, Ohio State's quarterback, they're just not put to the same tests as an Alabama quarterback. You could make the case for Georgia as well. And they have, I would say, performed equally, if not Ty Simpson has performed better in some statistics against way harder teams in way harder games. Uh, and yeah, he's had maybe a few rough performances, but haven't we all? Sorry, they're not playing Kennesaw State and putting up 5 touchdown passes. Like, okay, who cares? Um, that's
Who did
that's
that
my
against
take.
Kennesaw State?
Indiana.
Uh, Is it safe to say that you are the biggest Big Ten hater maybe in the country?
I don't hate the Big Ten. I hate what
Mm.
it stands for. No. um, I I just think it's I have SEC bias, but I think everyone else has SEC bias. It's just it's so much harder to play in the SEC. And a lot of and the Big Ten teams which Big Ten team had a hard schedule this year besides Purdue because they got stomped on like every other week. I felt bad.
um, yeah, but then you can argue that the SEC they just play in nice weather all year round. Big Ten football, hard nose, bad weather. You got to deal with the elements. SEC football, what is it? 70 degrees and nice out today.
Well, okay, let's bring humidity into this then, because I would rather play in snow than in humidity, and half those schools are in a swamp somewhere. So,
Fine, fair enough. Fair. Listen. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just giving
do,
you. I'm just throwing these things at you because I
do you
know.
have a do you have a Heisman opinion?
Um, Probably Jeremiah Love. Thoughts? Oh, he's Notre
Like,
Dame. You're Notre Dame hater, Big Ten hater. What if Jeremiah Love was on Alabama?
then yeah, if he put up the same stats, for sure. Of course. Obviously.
Definitely not Fernando Mendoza. I agree with you on that one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I don't I don't I don't quite understand that one. Like why
yeah,
it's such a lock.
yeah. I
I
don't know
don't
either.
understand that.
Let's give running back some love every once in a while. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that. I agree with that. But last year it was what's his name? Travis
Travis
Hunter.
Hunter.
And I kind of disagreed with that one.
Who is?
I thought it should be Aston Genty.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly.
He actually like took his team somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So let's give running back some love. Speaking of love, does do you know a do you love any Dua Lipa songs?
I love a lot of Dua Lipa songs.
What's your favorite?
Uh I think she's in is she in One Kiss by what's his
Mm,
name, that DJ?
yeah, one kiss is all
This
it
is all it
takes.
takes.
And to find out me.
Mhm.
Well, that's a great
Oh.
transition.
Look who it is.
I'm more of an electricity Dua Lipa guy.
You seem like it.
I seem like an electricity Dua Lipa guy.
Mhm.
Well, I am. So I practice what I preach, is what you're telling me.
Mhm.
Nice. That's good. That's good. I'm happy. That's how I'm perceived.
You are who you say you are.
That's right. I am whatever you say I am, and if I wasn't,
Unless you say you're a Bears fan because you're not getting hot dogs.
all right. I wish.
Full circle.
And the
Great
you.
callback, Paige.
Oh my gosh, that kind of rhymed too. So like, whatever. That maybe just ruined my whole entire vibe. Um, with
Anyway,
no. It's all good. That rhymed out. That was a nice rhyme. Nice rhyme. Nice rhyme. I'll give credit
thanks.
when credit's due. A
Thank
lot of
you.
talk. There's a lot of talk online about Dua Lipa's new commercial for the Winter Olympics in Italy. Um, People are saying, I mean, look at the headline: NBC risks Olympic backlash as it reveals British pop star as the face of Team USA. Is I saw this commercial. I did
Yeah.
not think at any point Dua Lipa was the face of Team USA. Did you? What do you think?
I saw the commercial too. And I just thought it was like a commercial for the Olympics.
Me too.
Uh, but also I had no idea that Dua Lipa was British. I guess I just haven't listened to her talk much. You lose your accent when you sing. Um,
Some say that.
if she is the face of the Olympics, which I didn't even know we had a singer as the face of the Olympics,
I don't know.
but I guess it's been a couple years. Um, weird. I would weird. I don't think she would agree to that. I don't think
I don't think she would either. I mean, she's here's like you said. I thought it was just a commercial for the Olympics.
yeah.
She's actually, I think she was born in Albania and then grew up in the UK, and she also
Mm.
spoke Italian in the commercial. What you might ask yourself, why do I know so much about Dua Lipa? And I'm just gonna say that's really nobody's business. Um, but Albanian, British, speaking Italian, Olympics are a game for the world. I think that was a good commercial. I think
Um,
people just well, she did announce like American athletes in the commercial, and I think that's where people kind of were like, "She's British. What the heck?"
yeah. Yeah, I mean this is the United States. We should have a vote. We should all get to vote on who the singer of the Olympics
Mm.
for
So who would you
us
vote
should
for?
be. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this, and the first person that came to my mind, I was like, oh, you know who'd be great? Tate McRae. But then I was like, wait, she is so Canadian, isn't she? So I had to take that thought away. Especially in the Winter Olympics, we kind of like really clash with Canada during the
Yeah,
Winter Olympics.
that's public enemy number one is Canada.
Yeah, and then Russia, right?
I think Russia is. I think they're kicked out of the Olympics for a while.
No,
At least for
really?
hockey. Yeah, at least for hockey because they do illegal stuff,
Oh,
steroids, drugs, get like weird. It's a lot of
okay.
gray area happening over in Russia.
Well, I mean, what? Who would I? Maybe T-Pain.
Oh, that's a really really good one. T
I
Pain
think
is a
that's.
really good one.
I mean, he really or the Black Eyed Peas, but I feel like is Fergie. She's from the U.S.
I don't know.
No.
What do you think Fergie
Oh,
could be?
I feel like she has an accent. I haven't heard her talk, but I feel like she looks like she would have an accent. I'm gonna
She
throw
does
one
have
more
a
out
song
there.
called "London, London Bridges Are Fall Down My London, London, London." She might be
Yes.
British.
And I'm gonna throw one more out here. Pitbull, because he is Mr. Worldwide, and I think he brings a lot of people
Oh,
together, which is
yes.
kind of what the Olympics does.
You know what? I think Pitbull. I think they need to cancel the Dua Lipa commercial and just put Pitbull in there because, like you said, he's Mr. Worldwide, and I don't think there
Yeah.
would be any backlash on Pitbull being the face of America, even though this was just a commercial. That's really good, but I like T-Pain the most. What would if you could pick one T-Pain song to be the song of America, what would it be? You can just sing it. I'd rather have you sing it than just say the name of it.
Um, the bartender. She was looking at me. I was at the bar with her. You know that one?
I do know that one. That sounded exactly like
Um,
him. That was good.
we'll put autotune over that to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it
yeah. Do that,
really
do that.
accurate.
Yeah, clip that, clip that, clip that. Autotune, autotune.
Who would you pick?
So I actually thought about. I've been thinking about this long and hard ever since you said T-Pain. Um,
Hmm.
and
It's a long time ago.
2 minutes. I've been thinking about this for maybe a minute and a half. Um, but I had a vision while you were talking. I had a vision, and I said,
Mhm.
"What do we want as Americans? We want to have the most medals, right? We want to win the most medals in the Olympics. And what happens at the ending, the closing ceremony at the Olympics? They raise the flags, and we want America's to be the highest one. We want America's flag to go higher than everybody else's.
Where are you going with this?
So there's only one band I would say that could take us higher, and
Whitney
that's
Houston?
Whitney Houston. Oh, you're thinking about like tone. I'm talking.
No, no, I was thinking like her song Higher Love, but obviously,
Oh, oh, that'd be good. But I think Whitney Houston is no longer with us.
no, she is not, which
Okay.
is why I wasn't sure where you were going with
Okay.
this.
Um, Higher Love. That's a great song as well. But I
Oh,
was thinking
yeah.
about Creed higher. Imagine this. Imagine, like I said, closing ceremony. There's celebrations going on everywhere. All of a sudden, final flag raising. USA number one, and it's just, can you take me higher? And then just fireworks to a place where blind men see. Fireworks again. Hockey team's going nuts. Hockey team beat Canada. They won gold. That song's jamming in the locker room. I'd have to go with Creed.
I I really like that. I think the NFL's been using Creed quite a bit.
I mean,
Have you been
as they
hearing that?
should.
Yeah. So I
Um,
do like that. I think that would get the people going.
I think I just hear Creed a lot just in my life. Whether it's actually playing or whether it's just like in my head and um or like at karaoke bars. It's just
I've
all around me.
witnessed that.
You witnessed what?
You singing Creed at a karaoke bar.
How'd it go?
It got the people going.
This,
Everybody
that
loved it.
that's all that matters. And that's all that matters. And you know what else gets the people going? Waking up in the morning and watching Breakfast Ball. This was episode 3, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, Paige, EJ, Dabble. You better believe it.
Ooh, I'm not following that up. Yes.
Yes.